Hey guys, Josh here, and today I'm going to talk about For Honor. Now, For Honor is a game, and it's a game about fighting, and that is the bottom line of it. It's a very interesting game, and it's something which has kind of been under my radar a bit, and I've seen about, but never really paid attention to until recently. But on playing the beta, there's a lot of problems, mainly to do with connection that really needs to be addressed, and that's what I'm going to go through today. So, let's talk about the good points first. The game itself is very, very, very just fun. Just really interesting and fun. Really just good to get into in a way. You've got three factions. You've got Knights, Samurais, and Vikings. Of course, Team Viking. There's nothing else. But they have their own characters within them that are like heroes. And they have their own different sort of loadouts and abilities, that kind of thing. You pick a faction, so you pick one of them, but you can play as the other characters, but you're still playing for your chosen faction. And basically, if you pay for them, you earn points which you can then put into a sort of global sort of war thing, where basically you choose where you want to allocate those points you get for like an ongoing sort of game, real-time kind of thing with other players, as you kind of dominate the map for your team. And I think when you win, then you get rewards and that kind of thing if your faction wins. And they've done as like sort of campaign season things, like I think they're like a week or so, and then at the end of the week the person who has the most territory wins, something like that. I don't know the exact details of it, but yeah, it's really cool and interesting that. But in terms of the actual game itself, in terms of the combat itself, it's very, very fun and rewarding. Basically you have light and heavy attacks, and depending on what weapons you're using, you have swords, axes, big two-handed axes, sort of pikes, all those sort of things. Depending on what they are, they do different things, but basically just what it comes down to is you have a light and heavy attack. You can hold to do a heavy attack, and basically you can do them at random, or you can press left trigger or L2, whatever console you're playing, or left mouse, whatever it is on PC, to lock on to your enemy. And then basically you use the right stick to flick between different directions of where you want to swing or block from. So you can swing to the right, to the left, or straight up. And basically then you flick between them, and then you do an attack, and you do the attack in that direction. So it's kind of really cool how it does that. At the same time, you can see your enemies, which way they're facing, which way they're going to swing from. So you have to match them to be able to block it. So it's got a really interesting attack and block system, which makes it really fun and different. Getting that down right is very hard, and I still just don't get it properly at all yet. But that's really fun and different and interesting. And a game where we've done that is normally just hack and slash and just hold the L2 and just block all day long. But you have to actually block yourself. Really interesting how that works out. Of course you have stamina, things like that which let you do that, and people can break through your blocks if they have powerful weapons, that kind of thing. So there is a story. The beta is purely multiplayer, and there's 1v1s, 2v2s I think, and a mode called Dominion. Dominion's very similar to like a sort of MOBA type game in a way. Basically you have 3 points on the map. You have A, B and C. A and C are points you can just go to and capture. B is an area in the middle of the map where basically all your sort of ground troops, which are just AI soldiers, are pushing to try and capture. And basically there's like a wall kind of line as they move forward. You can go in there, you can start cleaving through the enemy AI soldiers, which are like butter. You can take out like 5 at once. It's so fun. Like literally you can be swinging around a massive axe, or there's a guy who has 2 axes and you can be stabbing left and right and spinning around, taking out multiple people at once. It's so fun to do that, really satisfying. As you do that, your soldiers then push forward, they can take the point. And basically when you hold points, you then get kills. As you get kills, you get more sort of points for those kills, depending on how many points you get. It's very similar to Domination, King of the Hill, that kind of thing in other games. You get 1 or 2 points for killing these ground troops, and I think you get a lot more. I can't remember how many you get, but you get a lot more for killing actual players, which is where the problems start. Firstly, and this is probably the biggest thing which everyone's going mental about, is the connection. For some reason, Ubisoft have decided that with a game like this, where you've got to be really precise with how you're blocking, how you're attacking, matching your enemies blocking and attacking to make sure you can dodge and block and that kind of thing and get timing right, they've decided to do that as P2P, peer-to-peer connection, no dedicated servers, which really lets it down. Because of that, there'll be opportunities where you can be blocking someone, they're about to attack, so you block, and suddenly there's someone from the other side with literally you cannot see them switching sides. It's not that they're just really quick, you literally cannot see them switch to where their attack direction is from because of lag. Bullshit like that happens, and just general normal shit where basically people just seem to somehow just suddenly attack you when they were in a defensive pose, and suddenly you're dead, and things catch up, random shit like that. Opportunities where you kill each other because of the lag, you both swing, both connect, and then both kill each other. Just things like that happen. It really lets the game down because of that, and you're screaming bullshit so much. On top of that then is the horrible issue right now, and I think hopefully that's going to be fixed, but it needs to be definitely fixed, is there's currently a weird balance where basically it matchmakes you to random players. I've been going in as a level 1-on-1 hero against people who are like level 20 with that hero, and so they've just been demolishing me because they have much better gear than me. They just breaking through every block I do. They just like 1 or 2 hit me. There's a real issue with that. So across that and just bullshit with connection and timing, and you just can't block them anyway, but if you do block them they'll just break through it because they're so much higher level than you. This game has problems because of that, and that needs to be sorted out. If that's fixed, and if they do dedicated servers, which people are going mental and screaming for, so hopefully Ubisoft listen. They listened with The Division and made that much of an improvement, so hopefully they listen with this. If they can fix that and get the matchmaking system better so you match with people who are more similar to your level, get them right, and this is a game which could be really, really fun. It has so much progression in it. You can level up all your different heroes, you get gear for them, you craft gear for them, and you get really cool stuff, and just generally that combined with just the whole taking territories and like this online sort of war thing, it is potential to be a really good game. That combined with some sort of stories for all of them. There's also, like I said, 1v1s, that kind of thing. It's a game that has a lot of longevity and a lot of time I could put into it, but it needs to have these issues fixed for me to consider it worthy to put that much time into and to put money down. So that's the negatives really, is connection issues and matchmaking issues between high level and low level players. Other than that, the game itself, there's no glitches I've noticed. It's been very, very fun. So that's it today. A brief little video, although it's probably longer than I intended, just go over the game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Just they need to fix these issues and get dedicated servers in there, definitely. So I will see you next time, guys. Bye bye.